Hello, Reckoning7, and welcome back to Combat Mission Cold War. We are once again we are going to be defending Kirtof from these pesky Russians in the killing time at Kirtof scenario. So first thing first, I'm recording this episode back to back with the last one, so apologies, I won't be able to implement any of your excellent suggestions as to what I should do with this uncomfortable Soviet attack. But just with the work travel needs must. So yes, we have originally set up where we had this reverse slope defence on this small hillock with our infantry, and then a lot of our tanks and our ATGMs really focused on this kind of open area, hoping to try and force the Soviets to run down the centre. Unsurprisingly, the enemy, as ever, is not doing what you want, and instead has pushed a combined force of infantry, which is to be expected, but we've also seen, I'm guessing, 3 tanks roll through here in support of these guys. And so really our concern is if they make a concerted push, they might be able to break our defence here, especially actually around the shoulder here where we are definitely weakest. I've not made any too drastic changes to our defensive plan thus far. At the tail end of last episode, our commander took a bullet, a very, very effective first AK-47 spray from the Russian assault troopers. So I'm just pulling this M113 back because it's not really doing anything for me beyond carrying some laws, so pull him out of the way. I also kind of tweaked to pull this guy slightly further back because I don't want him falling to a similar fate. The one change I have made is I've grabbed one of my M60A3s and I'm going to bring him round the shoulder. I don't really want to commit them to a frontal assault, but if we see significant force troops push around here and our long-range ATGMs aren't making a big enough dent, then I'm going to have to put something in the way to stop them. And it's probably going to be a pattern. I should probably move his buddy around at the same time, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to at least wait a minute to see what's going on. In other news, we have got some 155mm circular howitzers. We've got one set up to continue to pound this wood, where we've seen some initial Soviet kind of recce forces turn up. And we've got another mission set on our target reference point about here, which may or may not contain any Soviet forces, but I'm happy to hit that nonetheless. They are both 6-7 minutes away. Was that 6 minutes away? 4 minutes away. So there we go. That's state of affairs. Not much to do apart from start things and see what happens with this Soviet push. And I'm hoping good things, but you never know. Oh, one other change I took. There's a 2-man dragon team here. I gave them a hide order because unfortunately they seem to be a bit of a front at the minute. And as there's only 2 of them, I don't want to leave them too exposed. No, this is interesting. Pause a minute. Who has this spot? Oh, look at that. It's our ATGM who's currently aiming. No, whereabouts you set up? That is a tricky shot. And in fact, because I jump over to our ATGM friend over here. We spin ourselves around. I believe it is you. Yes, it is you. Apply ourselves the zoom function. Should add the trees in as we get closer. Yeah. Getting a hit here through the trees is an iffy business. Not impossible, but there's a good chance we're just going to smack into his trunk and that's about it. But I applaud their efforts. And we can hope that goes well for us. So I will jump back over to here. Reset the camera. I had to apologize, I should stop jumping around quite so much as the camera. One thing as a player, but it's probably a bit more disconcerting as a viewer. Right, we shall hit play and see what happens. What I should do is, and I have been watching Hapless's Death by Dishing in a minute, is he's very good at holding it steady, playing the minute, and then discussing what happens. Which makes it probably easier for a viewer to see what's going on. Oh, here it comes. Oh, we got him. Oh. Alright. I know what I said, but I'm not going to do it. I want to see this happen. Right. It's only a partial penetration, but let's low down view of it. Because you can only really see the front hull. That's just a terrible view. There's a missile is coming in there. Nicely guided in. Yeah, really just through the trees. Partial pen. And this is what I mean, I was talking about last episode about these tanks being able to take a punch. So I don't know how much damage we'll have done to that chap there. Obviously we have not knocked him out. And here, right. This is where things are going to get interesting. We have a tank rolling through the woods. Our brave little pixel trooper, I'm going to call them foolish, employing a reversal defence and decides to engage it with machine guns? Is that M16s? Yeah. And an M60. That's not going to do much to T-64. So this team, however, you going to rock out the big guns? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who rocked that out? Which team was that? So we do have a lot of A weaponry here. It sounded like, here we go. This dragon team, good man. Now, I've not had much success before with dragons, to be honest. But we'll see. I don't think we got the hit here, but that's a good attempt. Oh, way to show me up. Perfect. Hit the lower left hull. Ah, good. Hit the side. That's what we want. One knocked out T-64. Excellent. Excellent. Just, I mean, when I'd set this up, I'd envisaged maybe knocking out some BMPs as over the top. Taking out a tank, boys are excelling. So that's 2 tanks we've knocked out here. We only suspected they had 3. As ever, information can be faulty. To the back, I also just saw another missile come flying in towards the end there. A little bit of scouting fire, yeah, that comes in. And then that, which is from one of these guys, I think. Spotting, spotting, guiding, yeah. I'm not sure what you're shooting at. Might have been having a go at that this way. Will we ever get a full spot of that tank? No, is my answer to things. At no point does this contact resolve itself to be a fully fledged T-64. Yeah, we still had to go with it. Interesting. I would not have expected that behaviour. But anyway, so one completely knocked out. Hoorah. One partial pence. He'll be back in the fight probably. One just giving us a warning shot. Okay, things are off to a good start. So we're still 5 minutes away there. I'm not going to move anything else in. I'm now less worried about being swamped by the Ruskies, although 4 BMPs and their infantry is still a worrying amount. But having knocked out one of the tanks, pretty happy. So, things are going well. Let's not make any changes. Let's try and park the camera and not play around too with it much time. And let's just push forward with another minute. We'll let them just return fire as and when they see the Russians come over the top. Right. We've got one more spot there. Maybe I'll just play at the minute and then I will go back and have a look at things. We'll also have to have a check, see if we're picking off any infantrymen as we do this. Again, look for ATGMs coming flying in from our side, which we haven't seen any yet. All this dust that's being kicked up will not help our spotting ability. Oh, it seems it might be a quiet one. Okay. When you're defending, quiet is not always bad. It's a very quiet one. Alright, things I want to check out. First of all, you, who were just in there, who has eyes on you? Ah, my FO. Okay, that's why. No one's taking pot shots at you, which is okay. I accept that. Another thing I want to do is just check back to some of these sprays of infantry, of small arms fire at infantry. See if we're getting any kind of red crosses pop up. These guys are shuffled about the place. No, it doesn't look like there's too much in the way of actual damage being inflicted. Okay. Alright, fine. And that's okay, it's time to see if they build up of infantry here. Sniper. Put to great effect previously. Now, why don't I do this? You guys can see them, yeah? Well, I'm going to have to investigate why. Pray tell. Are you not shooting at them? How unusual. You guys have got the M60, you don't have any, you do have a dragon as well, but yeah, please do. I'm quite happy for you just to keep your head down, because there's only two of you guys. This squad's broken up in a slightly different way. They're much more vulnerable anti-A team. But you guys, I'm happy to start having a go, although you did get the tank kill, so maybe I shouldn't order you around too much. Meanwhile, our mortars, stop calling them mortars. We did have mortars, but our howitzers, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, are on the way. And again, I don't feel the need to change anything. The longer we can stall these guys here, the better it is for us. We're only 6 minutes off half our time. And I'm sure there's going to be a big Russian push. To be honest, they may be calling in a large artillery strike, which would definitely be painful, but as things go, I'm pretty happy. You now pick off a few infantry, demoralise them a little bit. Efforts. There we go, get them 60 involved. Any squeals? Oh, it's the automatic grenade launcher. Not the automatic launcher, the underslung grenade launcher. I hope. Hang on. Which team was it you? Let's just double check what you launched to these guys. No, you didn't. Did you actually fire the dragon at them? Mate! It's an anti-tank guided missile. You know, that's not the only T-64 in these woods, and you think I'm going to launch it at a bunch of infantry. I did not think, I genuinely did not think the Taki would make that choice. And I don't even hurt anyone with it. Nah. What an absolute waste of a missile. Okay. When you're facing down a barrel of a T-64 with an empty dragon launcher, I will remind you of this incident. Now that looks like a grenade. Thankfully it didn't hurt us. Oh my god, he fired another one. That's my last one, isn't it? Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Right, however, no other spots, no new information, all very static from the Russian side of things. So, to be honest, I don't really have any changes to make beyond exasperation at that chap. And I'm happy to let them kind of pick away. Oh, you guys can see as well. You don't have any... no, it's quite good. You don't have any nonsense. Now, I always find it's interesting when they say, yes, I can spot these guys. Oh, but I've got no line of sight. Well, these two things cannot be true. Do I want to do an area target? Sure. Tell you what, actually, I'm going to do just 30 seconds. Just in case something else does appear over the top, I don't want to throw all my eggs in one basket, because we've seen some infantry moving around. So let's do that. I genuinely cannot believe he fired another dragon missile. Oh, he's finally going to fire a third one, because he doesn't have... That? Hang on. Yeah, that was just a grenade. Whew. Genuinely panicked me there. Oh. I think we might have actually caused an injury. Hey, we caused 2 injuries. Celebrating injuries, why not? And there's a dead dude already. Excellent. Okay, so this Soviet squad is having a pretty bad day. Oh. Looks like we took out, I think, one of these guys with his sniper there. I could have a look just at rifleman. So we should have... There we go. So it's a heavier machine... no, it's just AK-74s. Fine and dandy. That's okay, if we can engage the firefight, keep them at range, hopefully kind of have a couple of angles on them to even the odds a little bit. And all's good. Another very quiet minute. Right, what I'm actually going to do is tell you guys to clear target. I'll tell you guys you've stopped already, that's good. I'm tempted. How are you guys feeling about life? Nah, you're doing okay. Yeah, you can keep up this firefight. We now outnumber them. So why not? We've got foxholes, which should help us a little bit. Yeah, keep it going. That's okay. That's okay. I still have no reason to move or change anything else. There's got to be a huge Soviet push at some point, yeah? Got their one working tank there. But really, honestly, I think it's just hit the button again. You know, we're dilly-dallying over the deaths of a few Soviet soldiers. And really, that's not going to be something to change the fair. Oh no! Hang on a minute. You're not even supposed to be in this firefight. Oh, they are firing at you. Okay, not the people who are firing at them. I've given you a hide command. Obviously, you said to unhide and engage in this firefight. Okay, makes sense. In fact, you guys are lined up, so maybe not arranged the best there for your foxholes. And the first brave American infantryman goes down. Of course, have lost the tower there. Now you, sir, are valuable. So much so, I may need to pull you back. Are you guys firing? No. I think I will probably pull him back. But I don't want to lose that dragon.
Coordinates received. Fire for effect. 60 Mike headed your way.
Big bursts going out. I'm really expecting to see something up here, but it's not.
Affirmative. Coordinates received. Confirming
The grenade going out. Yes, hammering over here. Again, don't even know if anything over here, but we'll use it anyway. That looks potentially like a better one. Now return. Lobbing grenades at each other. Oh! And just an injury. What's that? Okay. Would you like to hide, please? Get your head down. Potentially, and it's slight madness, I could always bring IM-113 up to try and put a little bit of additional firepower on. Although he may well cop it from what some of the BMPs are kicking about, or RPG Trooper, or any, to be honest, any number of things. I think the best thing to do is just throw in a little bit more weight of fire. Help out. Yeah, 45 seconds. In that general direction, please. I'd like this squad to break and run. It's now 1.5 soldiers they've managed to hit. That's 1.5 too many. Valuable American lives. Now, if one of these grenades gets on target, might be pretty fast. I love to see these little tracer fires. I do hope they come through on YouTube. There's quite a lot of grenades these guys seem to be lobbing in my general direction. You see the spotting rounds going out now. Interesting enough, it's the same essentially order as last time. We haven't got it dialed in. Oh, hello. Right. Well, that's bad. Looks like we've lost the tow vehicle here to an attack helicopter behind. Now you. I was going to say, you should be able to engage with perhaps. Okay, they've come at you. Yeah, okay, they've come at an angle, they're protected, but our Stinger man's gone for it. Any luck, he'll shoot it down. Let's quick check over here to see if we get the aircraft down symbol. No. Okay, aircraft not down. You are... I'm sorry, you're very much alive. Just absolutely panicked. I'm amazed by that. You got absolutely rinsed. Let's look at this. That's a lot of penetrations and not a single injury. Oh, have you destroyed my toe? Oh no. No, you're still green. I don't know why you're greyed out. I think you're fine. I think you're absolutely fine. CM gods have smiled upon me for once. Does not usually happen. I should probably relocate you to a slightly better position. Because apparently you cannot see all of the skies. We shall do that. Let's bring you up. Just... The idea was not to get you too exposed, but let's... For now, let's bring you up onto this shoulder. We should get better views of anything coming in and shoot them down. I know you ran away, but to be honest, can you go back to where you were? I'm pretty sure the helicopter's not coming back. Didn't destroy it, but I may come back for a second pass. Hopefully we'll have the Vulcan up and running by that point. You guys are feeling pinned. More casualties taken. No more dead Ruskies to report. No more movement anywhere else though. Since we've not seen anything else, I'll let you guys continue to join the fight. We should have a reasonable amount of ammo still. Yeah, go for the full. That's fine. He says we're going to do that later. So that should hopefully be protecting our flanks somewhat. Yeah, we'll let them die down. We're heading very close to the 30-minute mark here. At some point you gotta think... Soviets are going to come at you. Now, is it taking quite a long time to compile? I hope that's not related to a large volume of Soviet troops suddenly appearing on the map. Well, you'd think that'd be more around an even time minute than the 30-second, but you never know.
Splash out.
Okay, firefight continues. Oh, come on. Okay, another light injury. I'm surprised actually, given we've got Foxers and we've got, you know, we should have weight of fire. Here's the, do you know, it was the reinforcements. What do you know? Okay, here comes... I'm going to check the aircraft afterwards. Here comes a lot of reinforcements. Alright. interesting to see where they go, if they come charging over this little hillock as well.
Fire for effect, over.
Yeah, that's it. No, we'll go back. Okay, right. What an exciting minute. First off, let's go back and see where this air activity was. How many clicks? Right, we're going all the way back here. Let's see where the helicopter came back for. Probably comes back to that same vehicle now, parked in the exact same place. Can't remember exactly when that was. He's going for... Yeah, he's going for the toe again. You serious, mate? Come on, what are you not shooting for? Firing. Oh, you're firing, thank you. Are you?
Fire for effect, over.
No, you weren't. Oh no, you weren't. Where were? And let's take this back again. No, you're not. You didn't. You decided, I'll look at him, I'll not fire. But the lucky tool that lived has lived again. So I'll take that. Right, let's quick pause. See what we are dealing with. Right, we've got what looks to be a crap ton of Soviets. So there's probably another, well, we've got, what, probably 4 BMPs here. That could be another 4 there. So another 3 squads of infantry. Plus, probably there's an HQ in there somewhere. And then from a tank side of things, probably another 2 squads, or whatever they're called. That looks to maybe another 6 tanks. Maybe? Roughly judging by what we can see here. Are they all the same? EMP2s. All looks very similar. Okay. This is the big Soviet push. Right, so we've held them for half an hour. Question is, can we hold them for another half an hour? And more importantly, where exactly are they going to go? You guys are both still alive. You're down to 4 total. That's right, that's fine. I did see that happen. I shouldn't be surprised by that. Yeah, okay. Oh, things are going to heat up again. I suspect, once again, as I say, not in this video, because it's probably going to be a couple minutes before they get into position. You guys are still doing your thing. I don't understand how you have 19 seconds left of a 1 minute target briefing command. Who am I to question why? Ah, because I'm still in the replay right now. Let's command phase, please. Yep, that's fine. You are now going to fire for 12 minutes, hammering those woods. I think that's a spiffing idea. And you are done. Given what we've seen, I'm going to hit this again. In case they do decide to keep pushing over this little hillock. In which case I'll be very glad of anything I can get around here. All of you, let's do medium. So this is going to come in about the 23-minute mark. I'm tempted just to go for all of it. Just do all of it in general. I might move them around.
Bring us some indirect.
But my thinking here is, I mean, this is going to come in with a 23-minute round. Obviously, maybe a few minutes of firing. So I potentially could then maybe call one in somewhere else after that. But I don't necessarily have another good target after that for a direct call, you know. Because hitting these things on the move is now impossible. And the only likely place for them to stop are kind of in amongst here. Although, to be honest, I could get him to call on the near side. Although he's going to be firing for 12 minutes, so yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. All my tanks are still hiding. Infantry doing its job. Yeah, let's push on. Again, not expecting anything really to happen in the next minute. We don't have any kind of real tow line of sight back here. I mean, you're in the best position, and I don't think you can see anything back here. Nah. Oh, I saw something. So that's a worry. Because, that's... Oh no, that's in your range. It's 3750, isn't it? Okay. So you might get a wild pop at a vehicle, but to be honest, it's probably going to drive through your sight lines before you can guide the missile onto target. But it certainly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to hit them, yeah, either a tank or a BMP full infantry. I would take that. Hey, Vulcan's finally grounded. What a glorious sound. Oh, they're going to some red knots actually, aren't they? Go on, get them. Injury. So those grenades are doing a number on this. No aircraft down. Beautiful, beautiful sound though. Stop lobbing grenades at me. It hurts. Massive build-up Soviet forces in the middle here. Where are you gonna go? Oh, there's even a random guy over here. Interesting. He's at it again. Oh, someone else. Look at that arc splash by. That's awesome. I've not used one of these things before. I just want to quickly check because I noticed that we're showing an infantry thing over here. Have you been? Hey, we got them. We got them, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's good. Nice artillery doing its job. Knocked out that BMP. Which ironically would have given us maybe a bit of freedom to support with this M60, but there's no way I'm popping one tank up against this lot. Jeez. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. So they park some more people in here, I'm okay with that. And if they push, so we should have eyes on that tank. I'm pretty sure. From this guy. Guiding. There you are, right there. Indeed we do. Air defense seems to be doing its job. Let's make sure our shoulder troops are now set up in the right place. Let's go command phase. Because they were moved around a fair bit, and we want to make sure they still have all the nice lines of fire. Go more down here. I suppose we should. Am I going to contest this area from this close? Probably not. Probably not. We seem to be holding for now. I may have to change that decision. Short term, I probably want to just watch this area, as was original plan. I'll bring you back here, and we'll bring you back up as well. Where's your original spot? Oh, it was here actually. A reasonable line of sight. We might have to tweak that depending on where this large formation decides to stop. And we'll see how much job of it, a good job we can get done with those elements as well. Okay, crack on. Hopefully, mill ourselves a T-64 here to kick off this minute. My thing is, they need to get to exit zone, so they might just try and push down the middle. Right. Come on, here he comes. Go on, hit him. We got the hit. Unfortunately, like I said, these guys can take a fair beating. We didn't think we could hurt the gunner. Not bothered. He's going to pop smoke though. Scared him, but not much else. Given this is the main thrust, I'll probably have to reposition with one of the ATGMs that was more focused on this area, especially that BMP stead. It looks like another one to take up this position. We should get more pot shots at these guys. doing much about the fact that we can see them. I don't know where they're planning on going. Check that now. Sorry, 10 seconds. So we're now swinging an amount of infantry over here. So if they come charging up to this neck of the woods, we're in trouble. That is dangerous. That's probably aimed at one of our tow vehicles. Right, let's go back to, I think it was a 10-second mark. We're shooting more air vehicles. Oh. So it's our, I think it's a Jeep. It's just been murdered by helicopter. Upset the fact these guys were launching rocks at it. And that's the last of their ammunition has just been destroyed. So these guys are now useless. That's slightly concerning, as is this little green blip which is heading probably for this guy. There's three things left. Now, let's go back to command phase. I'm going to pull you back slightly. So you can have a bit of a front shot of these guys all coming charging down. You're going to stay where you are. Keep eyes on here. We may need to pull back. I'm hoping they instead come into these woods. Again, if their mission is just to charge down, I'm okay with that. You are kind of in the way, my friend. Which way are you facing? Forwards. Let's put yourself up there, please. Out of the way. Good lad. This is held nicely. We can see where these guys go. Oh my goodness, we're sitting at 37 minutes. So, I don't want to leave a cliffhanger. No, I'll be kind. We'll be good. We're gonna 1 more minute. We're gonna see what happens with this guy and if our tow vehicle bites the bullet, which he may well do. Let's start from this corner. You can see it. There we go. Maybe we'll end on a sad note. Hopefully not. You never know. At least we know the kind of the bulk of the forces or the entirety of the forces we're facing. We can start to know that any casualties now are going for the end of it. It's still coming, it's still coming. It looks good. Oh, if you get hit, you're not going to be able to find you. You got hit, and your missile was crashing into the dirt. That was a full BMP on target for. Yeah, and that was, we did know that was a bit of a danger being up here. They just get swamped by the sheer numbers coming through. That looks good though. You won't be able to see that, it's a tiny little dot. Ooh, we'll go have a look at that in a moment. Nice side hit. Ooh, and did your toe just got taken out, skiffed by a tank? Oh man, it is all kicking off. Yeah, you're about to die, my friend. Your toe get hit again. Oof, oof, a lot of excitement. Okay, so our position up here has just been annihilated. We've got how's our numbers looking? What do we think there was? Like 12 BMPs. 4 there, 8 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12. Might be more than that actually. Attacks. You are charging so far ahead. Question: did you? Mate, are you? That's what you're here for. Spotting. Like you are. Right, so quick back to what we took out. I think it was a BMP. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be knocked out though, which I'm surprised at. Well, may well be register as such once the crew will probably bail. I'm not sure. We'll take a few more injuries over here. Oh wow, yeah, these guys have really lost. I'm surprised how badly they've lost this fight, but okay. We have you. We should start to get some eyes on this reverse. You are slightly exposed, actually. Probably want, yeah, tank is my foremost one. Because you can be taken away 30 cal rounds, so I may move him up just to this shoulder here. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we'll call that good enough, because I've just broken the 40-minute mark and I shouldn't do that, so let's push sure. Forget. And we'll call that a good place to be. I'm really disappointed that he didn't do the job I put him there for. See how far he storms forward. Well, presumably he's going to get picked off by one of these toes shortly. Okay. And next episode promises to be a very exciting one indeed, where we've really got to start hurting these guys. Oh, one last thing I want to do before anything else. No, I don't want to ceasefire. I want to change your mission. You're 5 minutes away. Alright, so
Check fire, check fire, check fire!
Okay, we'll do that, because they are not coming this way. So don't worry about it. We'll find something better. Ideally I wanted to switch over to somewhere about here. Just make them drive through it. Hits are not necessarily likely, but you know, it's a non-zero chance. And then we've got a second stumbling block back here with a couple of tank supports. Cool, right, let's call it there. Yeah, as ever, do leave your thoughts below. I think this is shaping up to be a pretty nice encounter. It could still very much crumble under the weight of this Soviet force, but we shall see. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it, and as ever, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.